mercy. Ladies and gentlemen, it might seem as though for this entire week, we'll have to deal with listening to Onyeka lie, concoct stories, tell tall tales about how much of a victim she is in this entire situation. I mean, guys, we will have to just deal with it. we will have to deal with it. Because as of the time of filming this video, it's almost noon now, and Onyeka has been talking about this whole situation to Nelly and Suge, people that actually care to listen to her lies. And she's been lying. She's been embellishing everything. She's been embellishing the details of every single thing that has happened this past week. As a matter of fact, she's gone as far as, bringing back gist from the very first week. Like, guys, this girl has been weaving stories, narratives about Kassia, about Victoria. And guys, it's been so infuriating. Oh my God, I feel like I'm going to lose my mind. It's been so infuriating. And quite frankly, I don't even blame her. You know why? Because she didn't do this. Yeah, she did not give herself this opportunity to do it. It's all because of production. It's all production. Production enabled this. They made it happen. And now if you think about it, it's now looking like, oh, probably because we've been complaining that the week has been boring, and so they decided that, okay, fine, they want to give us drama. But then to give us a drama, they're going to sort of skew the narrative and then give an opportunity for Onyeka to leverage on to kind of just spoil the strategy of one to favor the other. Guys, it's crazy at this point. It's crazy. I mean, that is the gist. Onyeka has been on a roll. She's been talking about this. And you know what she normally does when she's lying? Oh, I'm being real. I'm being real. If I wasn't saying the truth, oh, see, now I've been vindicated. Ebuka has come. Ebuka has come to say the truth. Ebuka has come. Ebuka has casted them. It's insane. It's insane. And before we even continue with all of our lies, let's start from the top. How today started. In the early hours of this morning, right after the housemates woke up to Big Brother's alarm, few minutes afterwards, Ozee had approached Onyeka and had extended an olive branch to her. Now, the olive branch was not him accepting any wrongs or faults in whatever she was upset with him about. No. For him, that was him being humane and trying to be a friend, right? Because her sister has been evicted from the house. So he understands that she's going to feel alone. She's going to feel lonely. She's going to feel sad. And so what he wants to do is to be there for her, which is exactly what he told her. That in the light of everything that has happened, he doesn't even want them to go back to talking about it, but he just wants to be there for her. And he's going to keep on trying and trying and trying to be there for her. Because apparently he wanted to speak to her yesterday. She said she doesn't want to talk to him. So he had gone to her this morning and I told her that he's going to be there for her. He will do whatever it takes to take care of her, to show concern. And that is because he truly cares about her. Because it is not him that has lost his brother to eviction. It is her. So in a way, he can actually relate. So he was telling her that even if, she doesn't want to talk to him, it's fine, that he's going to do the work. He's going to put in the work to be there for her. That he's going to keep trying until she pushes him away. But as long as she does not push him away, he's going to keep trying. And I thought that made a lot of sense because, hey, that is what is expected of a friend, regardless of their differences. But guess what? Whilst Ozee was saying all of those things to Onyeka, she was quiet, which is equally understandable because obviously she's still feeling bad from what had actually transpired between both of them. And he had told her that he doesn't mind that she's not saying anything, that it doesn't matter. He just wanted to let her know that he's there for her, he's got her back. And then he had walked away. And she too, she had walked away. But guess what? After their workout session, which was quite rigorous because Coach Obi suddenly decided that from the beginning of week 8, which is almost like just 3 weeks left to the end of the show, he's going to start becoming very, very serious and stern with the housemates, which did not really make sense to me because he has been quite playful with them and they've been taking him for granted and whatnot. Yes, whatever that part. Yes. So they had finished their workout session, got back into the house. Housemates had, freshened up, showered. And that was how Onyeka, whilst putting on her makeup, that's applying her makeup, she started shedding tears. She started shedding tears and trusts the cameras to, milk that moment to show us that, Onyeka is crying, you push your pity her, you push your pity her, because the cameras were literally zooming into that mirror that she was using to apply her makeup. The cameras were literally zooming into her face. See, it was even remaining just a little bit before the cameras would have even zoomed into her eyelids, like into her pupils, to show us the source of her tears. Yes, she was crying. Now, frankly speaking, seeing Onyeka cry, ladies and gentlemen, I knew instantly that she wasn't crying because she was missing her sister. Because if you think about it, in that house, from what those people portrayed, they did not have any bond. They did not have any connection whatsoever. As a matter of fact, they spent more time apart than together. So even when the sister was evicted yesterday, Onyeka did not look like she was upset about it. She actually looks like she was relieved, because from the way she had conducted herself with her sister in that house, it was very obvious that for her sister was a hindrance to the path of, her playing her game. So she looked more relieved than upset that her sister had been evicted. So today, watching her shed tears, guys, I already drew my conclusions that, this girl is not crying because of her sister. She's obviously crying because Ozee is not there by her side to console her. And ladies and gentlemen, I wasn't wrong. I wasn't wrong in my thoughts that Onyeka was crying because other than Ozee being with her, Ozee was instead spending time with Victoria. And that was exactly most of the things that she was telling to Nelly when she started, spilling and venting and ranting and lying and lying and lying and spinning and weaving tall tales. So how did Nelly even come to sit down with her to hear all of these gists? Well, she was shedding tears and then she laid in bed and she was crying, and Ndi had gone to check on her. Now let's not forget that she and Ndi, they've been building this friendship, right? So Ndi had gone to check on her and she had used the opportunity to cry more. Like she had cried more. We're even hearing, her wailing sounds. And Ndi had been touched and had decided to go prepare breakfast for her. Nelly as well had decided to prepare breakfast for Onyeka. So Onyeka had 2 meals served to her this morning. Yes, she got 2 meals served to her. And I've always been one person that thought that people that normally cry, they don't have the strength to eat food, right? But guess what? The crier had appetite for food. And so as she was consuming the food and stuffing off her face with the noodles and the other things that had been brought to her, she was just, you see, they're lying, you see, they're lying. They are the one that is the real one. They are the ones that are the fake ones. And then she went on and on and on and on. And the camera left for a bit, moved on to other matters, came back, and she was still talking. She was bashing Victoria, calling Victoria a liar. Now, the part that really irritated me the most in all of her rantings was where she consistently tagged Kassia and Victoria as gossips. That they've been gossiping about her, they've been gossiping about her, they've been gossiping, And then she was even trying to draw Nelly into a narrative. She was trying to create a narrative that, Kassia was trying to fight with Nelly. And Nelly was sitting down there enjoying the old gist and was even adding, spices to the gist. And trust Onyeka to be very, very good at embellishing facts. So she was skewing the facts and embellishing the truth just to be in her favor, playing the victim card to perfection. Labeling Kassia and Victoria as the villains, calling them all sorts of names, even talking about how, Victoria is the one that has been fighting for Ozee since, that no wonder that Victoria has always wanted Ozee. In fact, the later part of that rant, it was just very obvious that she was more pained that Ozee was spending more time with Victoria. And then she was like, you say you don't like a boy. You say you don't like a boy, but you were telling him, you want to kiss him. And then she started justifying, 2 weeks ago, that whole narrative about triangle ship that she was spinning around the house, she was justifying why she had continuously interrogated Victoria on if she liked Ozee. Because she was now telling Nelly that, you see, I knew that she liked Ozee. You see, now you guys see why it was good that I kept on asking her questions about Ozee, because I knew she was lying. She called herself my friend. She knew that Ozee was talking. I said, So the narrative now has switched from what we know as the truth to the boy is mine type of situationship. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, Onyeka has been going on and on and on and on and on about this matter. And as at the time of filming this video, she was still talking. And then Suj had joined the conversation and was supporting her. In fact, they were egging her on. They were, flaming the embers of her fire. And she's still, in fact, she has now become repetitive. She's repeating the narrative. She's spinning new ones and she's repeating the old ones. She's spinning new ones and then she's repeating the new ones that she formulated. She's just spinning false narratives, vindicating herself, vilifying Kassia and Victoria, and then even Nelly and Suj, they now believe her. So now they are calling Victoria a liar. They are saying that Victoria is always defending herself even when she's lying. Now, the point is, ladies and gentlemen, it's now very glaring that Onyeka is on a smear campaign to tarnish the reputations of Kassia and Victoria. And she's really working harder than the devil to ensure that she meets her goal before the live nomination process tonight. Because from the way things are going, she's even chipping in, if Ebuka did not cast them now, who knows, my sister would have been evicted and then I would then be nominated and then I'll be evicted as well. So now she's doing reverse psychology, right? In other words, she's planting in the minds of these housemates that, it is Kassia and Victoria that they should nominate because they are chief gossips. They are gossips and whatnot and whatnot. And ladies and gentlemen, whilst Onyeka was saying all of these things, though I was very irritated and disgusted at the fact that production gave her this opportunity to do this rubbish, yeah? But at the same time, I was quite glad that I'm not gullible. I watched the show as well, even though we do not see everything 100%, but at least from what has been shown to us, the viewers, we know that Onyeka is a blatant liar, a chronic liar, pathological liar even. Everything she's saying is a bloody lie. And we can actually give her a pass because it's the game. But then the people now that are enabling her to do what she's doing, they've got questions to answer. That what is their motive? What is their agenda? Do they want to just declare Onyeka the winner? Is it that they've seen that the Double K pair have actually amassed a lot of fans, voting fans, people that are really pushing them to the finals to eventually win the money? Is that they've seen this and already they've chosen their winner and they want Onyeka to be the winner? So they've given her an opportunity, a leverage to, try to manipulate the minds of our fellow housemate. And even most of the viewers that don't even have time to watch the show. What is their motive? That's the question. Because whatever Onyeka is doing in that house, guys, I'm not really mad about it. Because she was presented with an opportunity and so she's taking that opportunity to, shoot her shot, to play her game. So that's what she's doing. But the enablers of this lie, this narrative, what is their agenda? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to stop talking here right now. I just want to let you all know that, listen, brace yourselves because we're going to be listening to Onyeka lie and lie and lie for the rest of the week. And if case is not taken to the end of the season. So I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. So please go ahead and share. And I'll see you guys on another video soon. Thanks for watching and have an amazing day. Bye.